We're having one of those days, aren't we? But I think lots of people at home will understand what that's like.
I know, we need to kick off our shoes and pull on our Crocs and socks like Stormzy a bit earlier and just chill out. Maybe it's the weather. It's a damp, cold, miserable, grey, misty
Wales are out
day.
of the World Cup.
Yeah.
England are still in.
But we have to think of positives. Yeah, and we'll be back with John a little bit later in Doha, who's talking to England and to Wales fans because they've been reflected on this sort of a mixed night for the home nations, but now looking forward to England, Senegal on Sunday evening. It's clearly going to be a big few days building up to that and maybe, hopefully, beyond. Yeah,
John has been talking to fans who've made that journey out to Qatar for the World Cup, hasn't he? Every morning, sitting down with them in the souk where... what's amazing about this World Cup is all the fans are in the same place. There's not too much travelling about in Qatar, is it? Because all the stadiums are basically within an hour of each other. You could almost do all the stadiums, I think, in a day. And so that's one of the lovely things about this World Cup. The fans have been able to sit together, to talk together and to go to the games together and mix. I'm not sure how friendly the Wales fans and the England fans were this morning.
It was all quite good-natured, wasn't it? It was all right.
It was.
Let's see how good-natured the weather is going to be with us. Matt's got...
Postal workers at Royal Mail have begun a fresh 48-hour strike in a row over pay and conditions.
Yes, the Communications Workers Union, which represents the workers, says its members want a pay rise that matches the soaring cost of living.
Well, earlier, the Royal Mail's chief executive told us he wrote to the CWU last night, saying he would be happy to go through details of their final pay offer. We're joined now this...
Thank you. 9:05. It's hard to see how that's going to be resolved anytime soon, isn't it? Having heard from both sides.
They don't seem to agree on what the strike is actually about.
Yeah.
Well, they don't say they do. Yeah.
Before the end of the programme, let's get some other news. And in their first international trip since becoming Prince and Princess of Wales, William and Catherine arrive in Boston today for the second annual Earthshot Prize award ceremony.
The prize was launched by Prince William to reward environmental innovation. Our royal correspondent Daniela Ralph reports from Boston. Now, we will be back in just a moment, but let's have a last quick look at the headlines where you are this morning. Now, train cancellations in Britain have reached a record high over the last year, according to new figures, with 1 in 26 services scrapped.
That won't surprise some people who've been struggling with this over the last few months. The Transport Secretary, newly appointed, Mark Harper, is due to meet 5 metro mayors from across the north of England to try to discuss improvements today.
Yeah, Nina is at Manchester Piccadilly for us, where I imagine you're waiting for him to see if he arrives by train. Morning, Nina. Nina, thank you.
We've been reporting all morning on the disappointment but immense pride among Wales fans today after the big football match.
Jay McCubbin is back in Swansea this morning at the former school of the Welsh player Joe Rodon. Morning to you, Jane. Let's hope we can hear you this time.
Good morning.
We've been reporting all morning on the disappointment but immense pride among Wales fans today after the big football match.
Jay McCubbin is back in Swansea this morning at the former school of the Welsh player Joe Rodon. Jane, thank you so much.
And Preston.
Yes.
And the gang. That's it from breakfast this morning. We're back tomorrow from 6.
I think that message from Preston might have just been for Gethin.
I think so.
Here's Gethin and Sam with Morning Live.
Morning, guys.
I've just been for Gethin.
I think so.
Here's Gethin and Sam with Morning Live.
Morning, guys.